sit.
Vai com bum bum tan tan.
Something
Vai
like
com
that.
bum bum tan tan.
Yeah.
Começou daquele jeito. Hi guys. I meet this guy in a runaway in a reggaeton party.
Yeah.
In a reggaeton party. And when I wake up, I realized that he's in my room. What?
Which was crazy. I was like, wait, I definitely saw you last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We dance together. You dance really good.
Yeah.
So, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name's Giovan. I'm from New York, from the U.S., but Miami's home. Been traveling now for a little over a year. Started in Southern Europe, made my way to Asia, been in Asia for a good now 8 months, something like that. But the trip is ending soon, so time to go back. But I'm already thinking about the next trip. Speaking to you earlier about Brazil, definitely want to do South America.
Você fala pouquinho de português?
Pouco. Eu não falo português, mas falo lo español.
Habla español.
Yeah.
Pero no, yo no hablo español.
Yeah.
You say that you are half American, half.
Yeah, I mean, so I was born and raised in the States, and so were my parents.
Okay.
But my grandparents, their parents, are from Dominican Republic.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I speak Spanish.
You talk about that your research.
Yeah. So right now I'm working on a postdoc. After you do your PhD, after you finish your PhD, you do a year or two of research to prepare you to teach at a university. And that's what I'm doing now. So my research is looking at the way that race gets talked about on university campuses. Basically how Latinos in the US, Hispanics, think about their race and their racial identities, their relationship to whiteness, to blackness. And so yeah, that's what I'm working on now. I just submitted a paper about talking about their different racial experiences within Miami and outside the city. What I'm finding is that a lot of Latinos, a lot of Hispanics in Miami sort of don't really have to think about their race much. They can sort of identify as white, and there's just not much engagement with race, not much racial contemplation. But when they leave the city, their non-whiteness, if you will, is made apparent to them. So they're like, whoa, what is this race thing? It's not that they don't know about race, but it's the first time they're really having to think about their race.
Really interesting.
Yeah. I like it.
So with this experience that you have, with your background and your research, how is to be a man in your country?
I really wish that not that I wish, but it would be interesting if my research sort of looked at gender more.
Yeah.
When I was writing my dissertation, my thesis,
Yeah.
that was one of the pieces of feedback that I got, is that I should have focused a little bit more on gender. And I didn't. And so, I was thinking about why I didn't do that, and I think it's similar to how some Latinos in the States some white Latinos don't have to think about their race in Miami. It's like, as a man, I'm not really forced to think about my race a lot, in a very patriarchal society, whereas women might have to think about that a bit more. They might come up against that more. But I think just being a man in the US, one of the things that comes to mind, especially being in Asia, and I noticed this when I first got to India, men are just a lot closer to each other. In India, I would see men holding hands, but they're not gay or anything, and if they were, obviously that's fine. But in the States, you would never see that. Never. Yeah.
Just gay people.
Exactly. And it's very, very machismo, and I think it can be quite toxic in that way. Whereas men here, men here, even in Indonesia or in Philippines, you give each other compliments and you say, hey bro, or You know, you put like it's not weird, the physical contact,
Yeah.
whereas in the States it is.
I'm Brazilian. You are have a Latin blood, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we are so touchable. But with man is we can touch, but not too much.
Not too
Not
much.
like this. Not. Yeah, of course we can do this and
Yeah.
oh, bro,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
stay here
Exactly. There's always like a line.
for a time.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
For us, it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like even now it's like what the hell?
Okay, yeah. Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Right. No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I
But
like
it's a
that.
good thing.
I
It's a
like
good-
that. Yeah. It's so funny because we're talking about it,
Yeah.
but like I said, like even now, like it was just like, all right, like,
Yeah.
like I'm ready to
Yeah.
give my hand back, you know, like I take my hand back. Yeah.
For you, your background, what your parents talk about this. So, how you feel now? How is to be a man in USA? For you, you are Latin, or you are black Latin. How you describe yourself in this way? So,
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I mean, I like racially, I identify as black,
Yeah.
but my ethnicity is obviously like Latino. So I think a lot of people sometimes in the U.S. try to say that you can only be one or the other, but that's obviously not true, right? So yeah, I mean, that's how I identify as a black Latino. But as a black Latino man, I'd say definitely in terms of like the Latino part of it, it comes up in family dynamics. And maybe this is the same for people in the States too, but like, or for people like, you know, like white Americans, I don't know. But it definitely comes up in family dynamics in terms of like the woman serves the men are like responsible for like taking care of the family, especially financially. And it's even come up in my relationship with like Latina women, like how the expectations are sort of, you know, certain expectations are placed on me as a man, and I'd like to move away from that. Like, and that's not like a cop out. That's not like, oh, I don't want to, like, being lazy, or I don't want to, you know, do things that men are traditionally looked at to do. I'd like to do that stuff. I just don't like that when the expectation is placed. You know, in a similar way, like I don't want to place certain expectations on a woman either. You know, so I think it's a two-way street, and I think in a lot of places, not everywhere, but I think in a lot of places, like there's less of those expectations. I imagine, like in Scandinavia, spending time in Scandinavia, studied abroad in Sweden. You know, I was there for like 5 months, and I don't know. You see men doing a lot. You see men doing things that you would normally expect women to do in other places. You see a lot of men pushing strollers and taking care of their babies, changing diapers in public, while the woman is right there eating. You know, like whereas that would be the inverse. Maybe that's a whole nother conversation, but. For me, I think, like, I think I struggle sometimes with those pressures, and obviously, like, communicating your emotions. I think when I was younger, that was difficult for me because I had been socialized as a man to, like, not really share how I'm feeling and stuff. But now I love it, like, and I think it's actually a lot easier for me to connect with women now, to be honest, because a lot of women tend to be, like, receptive to that. They like that, and it feels good when I just communicate how I feel. Like, so now it's cool. Like I don't have that pressure anymore. I don't feel that pressure. You know, like to be like a man's man. Like, you know.
Yeah. How is to be a black man that is trapped? Because I think that's another kind of experience.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is, and I think my experience is unique, and like just like all of our experiences are unique. I think I deal with some of the things that black men deal with, but I do feel that I'm afforded sort of a privilege because I am lighter skinned, my hair is curly. You know, like I speak Spanish. Once people learn that I speak Spanish, it's sort of, people have a lot of, not even biases, but like discriminatory attitudes, right? And so like I think I would be treated differently as someone who is more visibly black, right? Or someone who is more visibly African, we'll say, right? Or has more African ancestry in them. However, with that said, like, yeah, it is interesting navigating a lot of like white spaces, especially in hostels.
Yeah,
You know, luckily I don't feel like I've ever like come up on anything that's like affected me too much, but like I don't know. I don't know why this experience is like sticking in my head, but like I was in Serbia one time and like this guy was like, oh, like nice hair, Rastafari, like, and he probably didn't mean anything, like, but it's just like stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
just,
I know what I mean.
it's like it's a little, it's not awkward, but yeah.
But
yeah.
do you feel? Yeah, that's another question, very specific question. If the women sexualize you, like, because these spaces are very white space, and not everybody, of course, but if people look at you and feel, oh, you're different or something like that, in an exotic way.
Yeah, like exotifying me and yeah, objectifying.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's happened. Like, and I probably, it's never happened where it's like, it's so obvious
Yeah.
where it makes me feel like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's happened in a sense where it's like, you know, they're really attracted, or at least
Yeah.
that's how it that's how it comes off, and it's like, okay, like it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know, but like, I want to be clear, like, I think there's a difference between being attracted to someone because it's like you never really see like that type of person in
Yeah.
like in fucking, I don't know, in Denmark and Sweden, like you don't see people like me. So I could understand like a Danish girl, Swedish girl, be like, oh wow, that's different than like, oh my, like just seeing you as an object, like you know what I mean? Like there's a different, and so I've never felt the second part. I've never felt like, wow, exactly. But I have felt like, yeah, she's probably. I mean, they've kind of said that, right? Like, oh my god, like I've never been with someone like you. But you know, that's like after I've like established a relationship with them and we're being open and honest with each other, like, and that's cool. Like that's fine to me, you know.
I understand you. Sometimes happen to me when I talk. I say, "Where are you from?" So, oh, Brazil.
Ooh,
Brazil. So
this girl just did it. That's so funny.
sometimes it's a little bit weird.
Yeah, like, are you showing interest in me because, like,
Yeah, you really like me, or just because I'm in your fantasy? Like,
Exactly.
okay, but sometimes happen. All people have fantasies and desires to find different kind of people from different countries. We need to respect these things. What I'm trying to say, if we see everything like in a political way, in a social way, in a academic way, this is not the real life. We need to feel the things that we feel. Okay, that's not the most correct thing, but that's the reality.
exactly.
Yeah. So we need to accept it. Our desires, ourselves, our culture.
There's an element of human nature, right? That we have to acknowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say that you are traveling in almost 1 year. So, what's advice you have for the man that's traveling?
This is something that I'm dealing with right now, honestly. But I think it can be quite easy to like get wrapped up in like the. Okay, so like as a man, like it's, at least in the States, as a man, we're very much socialized to like, if you're single, to like go and hook up with every girl, blah blah blah, and be a man, yeah. And that's like easier to do when you're traveling most of the time, and for most people, when you're traveling than when you're back home in normal life. And so I think it's very easy to like get wrapped up in that and like forget to like explore yourself. If I was just concerned about that for the last year, like I think that would be a problem for me, because then I'm not giving attention to like my growth as a person, to learning about the different places I'm going to. So I would say like be aware of that, and be aware of like where that's coming from. Is it because you're around other guys and everyone's just kind of encouraging each other in that way? You know, what's your reason there? Yeah.
So for finish, what's your advice you give for the man to man? Like look at the camera.
Bro, explore your feelings and explore your feelings by yourself. Like journaling is like crazy impactful, and it's not gonna feel that way at first. It might feel like something you're forcing yourself to do at first, but once you get in the habit of journaling, I think it's really beneficial, especially for men, because we don't have as many outlets to explore our emotions, and at the same time, like as you're exploring them, I would also say express them in safe spaces. Find people who provide a safe space. Typically that tends to be women, but that can also be with other men. You know, find guys who are open to that. Yes, emotions. Focus on your emotions.
So
honestly.
go to therapy.
Go to therapy, yes. Yeah. Go to therapy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks. It's a pleasure to interview you. It's really nice. If you go to Brazil, please go to Salvador.
That's my number one. I told this guy earlier. I told him, like, I've been a lot of places the last like 15 months or so. Salvador is number one on my list. The next place I have to go to. So yes.
So my friends, now you're watching this, look at this guy. Help him in Salvador.
Yes.
This is really good guy to have fun.
So
nice, bro.
Yeah, man. Obrigado.
De nada. Tamo junto.
Yeah, we together. Yes.
Tamo junto. We together. You say anything?
Not really. Not really. But I got you. I got you. We got this. We in this. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
See you. So, guys, if you live here or traveling in Southeast Asia, please don't be shy. Get in touch. I would really like to know about you, about your history. That's it. See you.